Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've been wanting to talk about this for ages, and now that a friend finally got one, we can dive into his experience. Quick note before we begin, there's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer is genuinely impressed with how accessible electric bikes have become. With a single family car, this client began using this scooter for local errands, from haircuts to hardware store runs and picking up food. The sheer size of this scooter is one of the reviewer's favorite features. Because of its considerable dimensions, it is probably best suited for bigger riders. A smaller individual might find it difficult to manage. The large tires, substantial frame, top speed of 25 mph, rapid acceleration, brake lights and turn signals give this electric bike the impression of riding a motorcycle. When running errands, this client typically rides on the shoulder, adhering to traffic regulations. It accelerates almost as quickly as some automobiles, and the brake and turn signals make it simpler for other drivers to anticipate movement. When fully charged, the bike achieves its maximum speed of 25 miles per hour with ease. Additionally, its size makes it easily visible on the road. The front light is very bright, effectively illuminating the road at night. When the front lights are activated, the rear lights also switch on. Weighing approximately 250 pounds, our reviewer notes that the bike requires some distance to come to a complete stop from top speed when both brakes are applied. An upgrade to larger rotors in the future is being considered for faster braking. The lights, turn signals and horn are all conveniently operated with the left thumb, while the right thumb controls gear shifting. The provided seat is comfortable, although this reviewer upgraded to a larger one based on personal preference. The rear rack cargo carrier is robust enough to even support our reviewer's weight, making it simple to strap on packages or larger objects. This client is considering installing a seat for one of their children. Overall, this scooter is fantastic because it enables this client to perform tasks around town and leave the house.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer is so far extremely happy with their purchase. Having had this electric bike for just under a week, they are impressed with its overall performance and features. The reviewer mentions that the bike arrives with almost everything needed, though they personally would have liked to see mirrors included. Despite this minor detail, they feel the bike is an incredible value. The reviewer addresses concerns about false advertising, clarifying that the bike is advertised with its peak power, representing its maximum momentary output rather than its average operating power. The reviewer highlights a number of features that make this electric bike stand out. These include turn signals, a horn, a built-in rear rack, a headlight, and brake lights. It also boasts a motor, a battery capable of decent range, customizable operation settings, adjustable front suspension, and a walk assist feature that helps propel the bike uphill or when walking alongside it. There are a few minor drawbacks like the lack of mirrors and the bike's substantial size and weight. The ride could be smoother over bumps, but it's far from the worst. While the bike feels generally sturdy, the reviewer believes the rear rack mounting point could be stronger for heavy loads. The reviewer also mentions that the brakes squeal, but they haven't yet tried to fix it. Overall, the reviewer is thrilled with the electric bike and considers it one of their best Amazon purchases. They plan to update the review with photos later on.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer decided to take a chance on this electric bike from Amazon, and for the most part, it matched the description and pictures. It's a bit odd though, the specific model name isn't even listed on the manufacturer's official website. There's a YouTube video for a similarly named model, but it's a completely different design. It closely resembles another electric bike model, known for being highly rated, but it's not an exact match. It definitely seems like an upgrade from any previous versions though. Comparing this bike to a much more expensive, high-end brand, it actually holds its own surprisingly well. The assembly instructions were a little lacking and confusing, but overall, putting it together wasn't too hard. However, there was a glitch. A faulty weld in one of the frame's threaded inserts, needed for the rear rack supports, made things tricky. The customer support was responsive and seemed genuinely concerned, but ultimately our reviewer decided to fix it themselves by modifying one of the support struts with a grinder. Despite that little hiccup, this seems like a fantastic bike, almost too good to be true for the price. The reviewer can't speak to its long-term durability just yet, but it looks great, feels solid, has a bunch of useful features, and is really comfortable to ride. The only disappointment. It's currently listed for significantly less than what this client paid for it.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.